I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
Damn it! I can't when I do that.
Can they hear us now?
Yep.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They can hear you. RJ.
Oh, okay, that's great. All right.
RJ.
Yes.
They can hear you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, wait.
What?
RJ.
What?
They can hear you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can they hear us?
They can hear. I think they can hear us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to episode 53 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ the Pizza Guy, along with Jarrett, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend, Shawn. Shawn.
The other pizza guy.
The other pizza guy, I guess.
You know, I was thinking that earlier. And another thing, I didn't know you worked at Johnny's.
Yes.
Yeah, he's worked at Johnny's, man.
Man, you know,
How
I
did
used
you
to
not
work.
know that?
I don't know. Really?
He's like, he
well,
lives under a rock most of the time.
Well, the thing is, I used to work at that Sprint store right next door.
Right next door?
Yeah.
When was this?
Well, I first started working there, I think 2005 when it was Nextel.
Okay.
And I was there for like 5 years. So,
Oh, so you left right around when I started, because I've been there since 2009.
Oh, so you were probably there around the same time.
Right, right.
Okay, yeah. I was just coming out toward the end. I was leaving.
Yeah, man, and pizza.
Not by choice, but okay.
Pizza rocks, dude. So I guess.
Don't be late to work, kids.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tell me about it. I probably.
Sounds like you got some bitterness about this.
Uh,
Let it all out. Come
Yeah.
on.
I do.
Well, no, you know what's crazy? I was actually telling that to one of my staff members the other day. Like, she's relatively new and she's doing a great job, but she sometimes she's like maybe 10 minutes late, and I don't really trip. It's not a big deal to me, at least.
She's doing a great job.
She does a great job. She's caught on. She's attentive. She's doing her job, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but anyway, she was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm late." Now, then I thought about it. I was like, "Yo, I'm never on time." Like, especially after a night out drinking with you guys, or whoever. Like, especially on the weekends, because I have somebody that opens with me.
Oh, yeah.
So I go in maybe like an hour later, so I can just kind of rest
Okay,
up a bit.
I'm not an hour late, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
usually late.
But that's only because I'm opening with somebody. Normally I'm by myself certain days of the week, till 3-4 o'clock.
Right.
So I got to be there. So that's another reason I'm trying to cut it down.
You didn't introduce our guest either.
I did. I said our friend Shawn.
Oh, my bad.
Shawn, hello.
That's the
You're
first
finally
time
on
they
the
just saw
camera.
you.
Yeah. Then just fucking everything up.
So
So
you can introduce me twice if you want.
twice
times.
is nice. Twice is nice, man. So I guess tell us a little bit about yourself, man. What's going on? Anything you want to talk about in particular? Do you have feelings?
Well, I'm a man, so no, I don't have feelings.
Okay,
No,
good.
no.
Yeah, well, you have feelings. We're just not supposed to express them.
Right,
Which is
right.
bullshit, because fuck it, I'm a human being just like everybody
we're
else.
people, man. That stigma that you're not allowed to have emotions is so whack.
Absolutely.
It's really stupid.
Let's let our feelings out,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Let's
all
see where
right.
we go. It's,
Hey,
it's
well,
the Feelings podcast.
The feelings podcast. Oh man.
Feelings.
There we go. Put that in the background.
Yeah, the
Nothing more
feelings.
than feelings.
So Shawn, like myself, we're big wrestling marks, man.
We're nerds, yeah.
I guess, when did you start watching, man? Like, what was?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, from being a little kid, like my whole life, big Hulk Hogan mark, like Randy Savage. Oh yeah, dig it, all that.
Yeah.
And then in the '90s, I was all into the Monday Night War and all that. And like, unlike most people, I never grew out of it. Like once you get to a certain age and you still watch wrestling, you're gonna watch it forever.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
kind of in the same category.
I feel like 24, 25 is like that age. Like once you get out of college age and you're still into pro wrestling, you're
go.
never outgrowing it.
He's right, because I haven't either. Like, when I'm bored at work, I'll watch, because I got the network and everything.
Right.
I got the app on my phone in case a pay-per-view's on and I'm at work or something. And yeah, I'm a fan, man. So whenever I'm bored, I'll pull up something old And I'm not knocking all the new stuff.
No,
I
but
guess,
the old stuff's better. Yes.
Yeah, it's just, stuff we grew up with, the moments, the feels, you know what I mean?
Right.
It just takes you back to a more simpler time because the world is obviously, still in its bubble or whatever we're going through.
Like the NBA bubble.
Yeah, the NBA bubble. We're just all in a bubble.
Wait, is that really a bubble?
Well, they're at Disney World, and yeah, like they can, if they leave, they have to quarantine before they come back.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So
That's why-
every team is there?
Every team is there, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so whack.
There's a guy, Lou Williams from the Clippers. He's been in the news because he got approved. He left to go to Atlanta for a funeral, but while he was gone, he went into a strip club to get chicken wings for takeout. And
Hey, those were probably the best
I'm
fucking
sure.
chicken wings
I'm sure they were banging.
that he's
I'm sure.
ever
So,
fucking had.
so he caught COVID off of...
No, he didn't catch COVID, but everybody's like, why are you...
He's supposed to be quarantined.
You're risking yourself by... They allowed you to leave to go to the funeral, but you're going to the strip club for chicken.
That's the only thing he went there for?
Well, that's what he
say,
says.
okay.
He might have been there for the wings and the breasts. I don't know, but...
The breasts.
I mean, if you're gonna go to a strip club for
Yeah, I
chicken
can't...
wings,
I don't understand.
you
That's...
might as well go.
Might as well
get
get-
a lap.
I've never gone... Yeah.
Well, you're waiting at
Yeah,
least.
Yeah.
The order's going to take 10, 15 minutes.
What kind of
Like,
strip club is this? Like...
It's called Magic City.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You
No
guys,
fucking wonder.
you guys have been there, I guess.
It's a very famous Atlanta strip club.
Apparently, the wings are even named after Lou Williams because he's from there. So apparently, they're even called the Sweet Lou Will Lemon Pepper Wings. Or,
I can imagine you probably don't listen to too much T.I. or any like Atlanta.
I mean,
rap.
a long time ago I
yeah.
did, but
So, a lot of rap songs have Magic City.
okay,
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah,
talk about-
'cause there's a lot of Atlanta rappers. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I think my dad went there one time, like years ago.
nice.
Possible. Like I said, it's one of the most famous strip clubs in America, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a story I could tell, but I can't let my mom know it. So, like, we'll never talk
What?
about it on.
Why not? That's it was a story about your dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That my uncle told me, like, last year. And I was like, what the fuck? That's so crazy.
I
But,
mean, I don't know. You don't have to. if you don't want
nah.
to.
Okay,
That's
so.
that's for the extra podcast.
Yeah, the extra. The,
The
extra
subscription.
season,
Yeah,
there.
all right.
Subscribe.
We're not
$9.99 a month.
We're not at that level yet, so go ahead and tell the story.
Hey, there we go. This will get you on that
Yeah.
level.
So, okay, so basically, like, my. I'm gonna get my uncle in trouble. I've thought about it. I'm gonna get my uncle in trouble. It's fine.
Don't worry. I've seen the amount of listens this has. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's why we got the cell going down, man. Throw you from the top of it, you know.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm
okay.
here.
To bring in all the views.
You came on this show to talk shit.
No, honestly, no. Thank you guys for having me. This is cool. I've
No,
been wanting to get on here for a long time.
Fuck that.
All right. All right.
Don't
Okay.
worry, we're gonna be famous one day, and we're gonna point our fingers at all the people that said we'd never make it, but we will.
Well,
So-
that's good because that would mean there's only 10 people or less. So there you go.
All right. So, all right. Do tell. So with the, I guess, what's going on? So what do you think about everything that's, so I was okay, I got to ask both of you.
Boy, he's really shifting.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to,
Get the ADD under control.
Come on.
sorry. I just thought of like 8 things at once. So you guys saw that video, right? Of the doctors in DC, the one that had the viral video that was taken.
I was hoping you didn't bring that up.
No, I thought about it. I was like, I know this would be perfect.
Okay, go ahead.
No. So did you see it? Like,
I know. I'm not sure.
so
what you're talking
apparently, now I don't know any context of these doctors or anything, right? So I'm at work. What's today? Wednesday. I'm at work Monday, and I'm hiring a gentleman for another store because they have a new management and all that stuff. And before he comes in, I happen to scroll across this live Facebook feed of all these medical professionals down in DC talking about. You said what?
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's right. That is a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I went up to Florida last week.
No, motherfucker, you did not.
Right. Which way? You took the long route. Man.
Now, if it was below the equator,
Haters, all of you.
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so they're speaking about COVID and I guess the medicine that supposedly doesn't work. I don't know how to.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Okay, so
Damn, okay,
yeah, hydroxychloroquine.
I was about to say it too, Jared.
Okay, and they're saying how they've cured people with this stuff. And I only saw a couple minutes of this, and I was thinking, oh, like maybe this is good news, right? You know, whatever it is. And I didn't think much of it because so much has happened, And they, I know vaccines and all that stuff take, forever and whatnot. So I was thinking, oh, this is pretty cool. Then yesterday I'm riding to work and I see that they've taken the video down everywhere, right? Like everywhere. And I'm thinking, whoa, that's a little weird. Like, at least to me. Like, and I'm sure it is. But again, I don't know the context of these medical professionals or whatever. Maybe they're, a bunch of psychopaths and weirdos that are dressed up like doctors.
Well, the main one that I saw was the doctor from Nigeria. Well, she's a doctor.
Well,
here,
she's the one that they're using as the focal point, I guess,
Yes.
for this right now.
because of some things she said and like some ministry thing that she was talking about. What she say? Like
Demon sperm?
having sex with demons, like gives you sperm, like or alien DNA being used for medicines in some of the social circles. But so yeah, this was taken from another video that she had done before. It had nothing to do with what this video was on this thing. So yeah, it was.
So
weird.
I mean,
what
I've had sex with a few demons. So
No,
I'll say
okay.
that.
Well, see, I'm going to tell you right now. I think what she was saying. First of all, she is a doctor. She got her her early training from Nigeria. I don't know if anybody knows, but in Africa, they have healing doctors. I'm not an expert on this, but they have
Like a
healing
shaman?
doctors. Yes, and
Yeah,
they
okay.
do different. They use different techniques besides like pharmaceutical medicines to treat certain things. So I'm thinking she may be coming from that point of view.
Right, right.
Like demon
Non-traditional
sperm
medicine.
could be just a negative energy person that you shouldn't even know. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think, but
Bad
so
vibes.
okay, the reason I brought it up, okay, is I didn't know all that until everybody obviously started talking about it yesterday evening because they went live again yesterday afternoon because they were like, "Hey, we know this video is being taken down."
we're doing it again.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, whoa, this is some wild shit. Like,
It's part
is the
two,
government
bitches.
really covering up everything? Like, all this, all
Yeah,
this.
for the most part. Yeah. At least 98% of it.
So it just blows my.
I go with 80.
All right. Yeah.
No, so I was gonna ask you guys, all right, because at first as somebody again, I don't go down the rabbit hole very often. Okay, I'm interested in those things; they intrigue me. Shout out Tron, what's up, buddy? And I want to just have an understanding of how people think in this manner and what leads them to believe these things. So before they started, I guess, tearing her character down with all the previous things she said, I thought, oh, maybe these people have a point. Okay. But now they're saying all this crazy shit about this woman, okay, and it destroys the validity of anything that they could have possibly been telling the truth about.
Dude, that's politics, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's wild to me. Like I
Destroy
don't know if I
credibility.
believe her simply because everybody's saying she's fucking crazy.
And everybody believes it.
The easiest way to discredit a statement is to discredit the person.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Yep.
That is very well said, and you get an A+ for that.
Well, thank you.
I wish I had a shot of. We have no liquor today, folks.
But
Which
see,
is
this is the profound stuff that comes out of me without liquor.
Oh,
so-
okay.
Oh, yeah, so we're better
Okay,
off.
so maybe maybe we're a lot safer,
Right.
this evening because there are no doors down here. It takes a while to get to upstairs. So I was just asking you, like, do you? Okay, if they can show proof that they help these people, would you think? Why would they hide something like that? That's what I'm saying.
Money is usually the reason to hide things.
Because
Money and power.
here's one thing that they're...
Because I hate to sound like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, just so
too late,
naive
but-
to everything. Thanks, man. I'm so glad.
You can tell one thing that they're doing. They're really pushing this vaccine thing. Who's gonna make all the money off of that vaccine?
Big Pharma?
Yeah.
Yeah, who always wins. I
Damn.
mean, look, I'm the last person to say everything's a conspiracy because I get annoyed. Some of these people go way too far.
But there's
but some things are a conspiracy.
Exactly. Or they're not conspiracy. They're a real thing.
Right.
Well,
right.
A conspiracy.
But
Yeah,
no, I
you're
get what
right.
you're saying. The word conspiracy, because it makes you think about somebody that's like, oh well, you know, George Bush did 9/11, like we destroy. It's like some people get a little too deep, but yes, there are a lot of ulterior motives in things that the general public never knows about. Like
Not until years later when the harm's already done.
right when it doesn't matter, when there's nothing that can be done about it.
like the CIA putting I don't know, crack and cocaine into black neighborhoods in L.A.
Damn, dude.
Right.
Dude, the
Just
world's
saying.
fucked, dude.
It's
It
not-
just shows.
I will tell you though, speaking of that, the Snowfall is a great TV show. If you've ever
You know,
seen that,
people keep telling me,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to look at it. But
Dude, it's actually a very good show.
I know. I'm gonna get to.
Our good friend Greg likes it. Hi,
Yeah.
Greg. All right, sorry. Had to say hello to Greg.
He said he got the itch last week. Didn't get the itch this week.
Yeah, yeah. He almost he was like, "Are you guys doing a show?" We were like, "Oh no, Jared's car's crapping out," and he was like, "Oh, I was thinking about coming over, all this other shit." And hopefully we will see him return soon. We miss you, Greg. So anyway, I was just asking that question to you guys because as somebody who again is I think I'm a normal person. I know I have. Yeah, I know I can kind of be. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Do that again.
He wants you to do that again. All right. So, do you believe this woman or these doctors?
Here, I didn't see the other doctors, but I will tell you this. When I watched the video, kind of like how I explained it to you, when I watched the video, I was like, she might be okay. She might be right. She said she treated 350 people who had it, and they came back from, I don't know.
In this medicine, hydroxychloroquine.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Hydroxychloroquine. Okay. I'm getting good at this.
It's been around treating malaria for years.
Yeah. So didn't they already say that stuff doesn't?
That's what they said. But
okay.
guess what did we just talk about?
Okay, I'm just saying.
They're pushing the vaccine.
I know that. I'm just saying. You're a smart guy, Shawn. You're a smart guy. I just wanted your guys' opinion on it. It's all right. It's all right. So now I don't know. I just think it's crazy because I know sports have started. We watched the Nats play their home opener, if that's what you wanted to call the rain out, and their jerseys were really cool.
oh,
The
I got
jerseys
one.
are you got one already?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah, they're
ordered it
super sick.
Thursday morning, brother.
Oh,
I was
man.
waiting. It was like Christmas.
You know the funny part is I think the opening night of the game, I was looking for it, and then I didn't. They weren't up, and then right after that, I went on Facebook and it was an ad in my feed. I'm like, you motherfuckers,
Dude, because I watched some of it. There wasn't much of a game anyway because I got rained out. But I was just thinking like, damn, those are sick. And then Jared texted our little group chat we have like a few minutes later. He's like, yo, man, these jerseys are awesome. I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm definitely we're gonna have
the
to.
hat was tight too.
Oh, I got.
We
that for sure,
we
too,
definitely
don't
got to
worry.
peep. I definitely
Yeah,
have
I
to
got
cop
a
myself
shirt.
one.
You be on it with the sports gear though.
Yo, you know, brother. My room looks
He's got his Kobe shit on right now.
Yeah, I had to. We got to get the matching hat.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, my bedroom looks like Modell's or something.
You should open up a sports
Yeah,
memorabilia
right.
store.
Honestly, dude, that's just pizza and beer, man. And in sports, that's what we need.
Hell
One day,
yeah.
the collective minds will come together, and we will create this grand idea or something.
Right. Like a sports bar with great pizza where you can also like buy jerseys and
Yeah,
shit.
that would be fucking sick, dude.
Right, because you'll be watching again.
We're giving
you'll
our
be like, I
ideas
want
out
that
to everybody
jersey.
out there.
Right, never mind.
You're
Okay.
having to edit this part of the show.
And it would be New York style pizza.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah, don't promote that.
okay.
I already know where you're going with that one.
I was just gonna talk a lot of shit. That's all.
Nah, don't promote that one.
Okay.
Because they have enough fucking money.
No, I know that, but I was gonna say something else, like revolving around it. Okay, anyway, so fuck that. So do you guys? So also back into the rabbit hole. I'm sorry, this stuff's been on my mind lately, and since we didn't do a show last week, this is mostly what I've been seeing.
I can tell. Go ahead, though. Go.
On social media. So do you guys think so there's been a lot of the Hollywood pedophilia thing going on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right?
Really deep in the rabbit hole.
No, not too deep. Like,
Man.
not too deep.
I like the baseball jerseys.
Okay, but dude, do you think that shit is like legit? Like all these stars are on Epstein's island performing spirit rituals, okay, where they and I'm sorry.
Spirit ritual. It's okay.
It's where
Is
they
this the
drink the
demon
blood.
sperm?
There you
It
go.
all
They
ties
drink the
It
together.
all
blood.
ties together.
Like, no, but like I've just been seeing all
It's
this
like
stuff.
a Dave Chappelle special. You tie it all together at the end.
Yeah. It just
So I kicked her in the pussy.
Oh my god, dude.
And that's the third time I met OJ Simpson.
Oh, okay. So, but do you believe in that shit? Like Tom Hanks, you know, I'm sure you saw it. He just him and his wife became citizens of Greece, right?
Man, I'm so out of the loop. I haven't seen any of this
Okay,
shit,
so
'cause
but in
I've
Greece,
just been on Fanatics all
yeah.
day.
So in Greece, pedophilia is not considered a crime, or it's like it's under certain law here.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
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 that's-
It's look it up.
Right, this is
Here.
a developed nation.
Okay.
And
So-
define like pedophilia. What is legal? That you can.
My eyes hurt.
Here, just Google it. real
No,
quick.
I'm not Googling that
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
No.
what, are you trying to get the FBI in here? Like,
Okay,
Google
so
it on the air.
yeah. So, okay, I have heard recently that there have been allegations against
He says it so eloquently.
on him
He's
because
smart.
I have to say that shit.
Somebody here has to be eloquent.
I'm all right. That he was involved in stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to believe Tom Hanks is because I've been a fan of Tom Hanks forever.
That's
you
what
know
I'm saying. Who doesn't like Tom Hanks?
It's like
Besides,
America's
obviously,
dad. Like,
Okay, so we want to go into conspiracies.
yeah, no bullshit.
I can say that I can kind of believe it in a way because on Joe Rogan's podcast, he had a couple people that were high up in the Scientology world. And they were saying, because apparently we all know Tom Cruise is, but they were saying that John Travolta is one, and he may have been able to have to murder somebody at some point just because he's at that high level and they can cover the shit up.
So,
damn.
when you say murder somebody, murder him in the name of Scientology?
No, just he was
Oh, just fuck
somebody
them.
he wasn't fucking with no more, and
And he murdered them.
But that's when he switched faces with Nicolas Cage, right? Or,
no, it wasn't. This wasn't a movie.
Oh, okay.
But
It was not directed by John Woo.
you could go back and look. I can't remember.
Caster fucking Troy.
One of the people. It was the father of the highest guy in Scientology, and they had because he had Leah Remini. Leah Remini used to be
Remini?
yeah,
Yeah.
Remini. She used to be in there, and she got out. She's been talking out amongst it.
Yeah.
She was even on the show talking about it, and that was a fucking interesting thing. I didn't know half of the shit that was going on.
Yeah,
Here,
I've heard
I'm
her.
gonna have to
She's
watch
got a
that.
whole TV show about it.
yeah.
Oh no! This stuff is like starting. I guess because we're all like just trapped in whatever space we're in currently. So I've just been trying to be more open minded to certain things, and it's just been intriguing me. Like everything else is just kind of like I don't know. I wouldn't say boring, but this is
Oh,
some
yeah.
interesting shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, did you ever
It goes
see-
against everything that you believe as a person. You know, or like I guess looking at the people you grew up watching and
But
your idols or whatever, however you want to put it.
Think about this. If you're in Hollywood and you make it to that level, man, I'm telling you, the amount of money that goes around in that town, and it's LA, you don't know what the fuck could be happening. You know what I'm saying? There's a shitload of money, and when you have a lot of money, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, it's crazy to me. That's so crazy. Just the idea of that is just
You
crazy.
can do less now, though. It's a different world now for a lot of reasons. One, I mean, obviously, people are just more aware and,
The
and
internet.
more, yeah, and the fact that wherever you are, if there's somebody with a phone and they're taking video,
Yep.
you're Dunsky.
100%.
Like,
Yeah, it's crazy. The digital age that we live in,
Yeah.
you know, the wave of technology. It's just like, are people around the world finding this stuff out simply through just the internet and you know, investigative digging?
Yep.
Over, you know, and people have been trying to hide it forever, but you can no longer do it because technology is advancing at such a rapid rate.
I got one for you.
Okay.
So
Damn it! Give me all you got.
Jesus Christ! That
Sorry,
was loud.
I
You scared the shit out of
I'm so sorry. My bad.
I lost my train of thought.
man.
Oh, so remember at the beginning of the protest, I'm going to start out calling them protests, and they became riots after the one guy with the umbrella was breaking the windows at the AutoZone.
Yeah.
He
So
was trying to get in the zone.
he was in the zone, okay.
Oh, this show is so excellent for so many reasons.
They just now. So I remember when that whole thing happened. People already figured out who he was. I mean, they were saying he was a cop at first, but that changed. But either way, the internet found out who the fuck this guy was way before the law enforcement did, because they just found that shit out like today or yesterday. Because my mom was like, I never heard that. I'm like, what? The internet knew that shit when the shit happened. Like that's how fast people can figure stuff out.
That's so wild. Yeah, it's crazy.
Get all the Twitter trolls to work for the FBI.
They did,
like,
and
things would get solved a lot quicker.
Yeah, but those type of people, they won't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, exactly.
We just want to have
You got to
internet
arrest
people.
them and then make them work for you.
Oh, we'll talk about arresting.
no, that's
You heard about the shit in Portland?
nah. Go ahead.
I've seen some of it. It's
Oh, are you talking about like the streets, like and how
like-
fucking dirty they are?
No, like how they have
I mean, I'm sure the streets are dirty.
you
as
mean
a
the
result of-
unmarked
yes
guards
just coming in
snatching
swooping up
people?
Yeah.
right? You're
That's a
like,
real thing.
Yes.
Then yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like,
No shit.
yeah,
Right.
hold on.
This is America. We're fucking-
Right, exactly. I'm like, I thought this
That's
was America.
yeah, ain't this America?
This is America.
No, so I have heard about it. I only saw it briefly a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it sounds like the Iraqi secret police or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I mean, no offense to any Iraqi listeners.
Yeah, so, no, but wait, hold on. So like, who are they just snatching regular people? I mean, these
They're
are
snatching people who are protesting.
okay,
Now-
which are regular people.
Yes. For the most part, yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying nobody's been snatched that is of a civil importance in that area or something that people may know.
I don't. We don't know we just know that it's happening. I know. I saw a video. They were trying to nab some dude, and then one of the federal law enforcement officers was on top of the person, and there was like 3 people that pushed him off. Like it was crazy because they pushed him off. The guy got up and ran, or girl. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but the law enforcement officer gets up, like puts his helmet back on, and still like trying to fix his gun. And I'm like, that shit just happened?
Right, you're like, I'm not watching a TV show, right?
So they just bum rush this cop like these masks.
These aren't cops. Well, I guess they are. They're correctional officers.
Okay.
Because, and you know how I kind of figured that out? Because there was unidentified federal agent or federal law enforcement officers at one of the D.C. things. And we were talking about it at work or through our meeting or whatever. And I started to Google it. They were like, and people were starting to figure it out. Again, the internet figured it out. They're federal corrections law enforcement officers, for the most part. I think some of them may be park police, but most of them are federal.
Okay. So these guys that are snatching people up.
They're fake cops.
So yeah, do they have like what kind of equipment do they have? Like, and
They
I know
got-
you can
they
probably
got all the same shit that fucking military have.
okay. Now
No.
you can't come across that shit easily, right?
It's America. I mean,
I
if we're talking guns.
that's what I'm
you can
saying.
come
Like,
across it
you don't
pretty
know if these
easily.
are just some regular guys trying to be like. you
No,
know.
no, because they're too disciplined about what they're doing. You can tell they're former military. Some of them are former military, and they're military trained with military equipment.
Okay, I know you would know better than obviously than I would.
Motherfuckers, you're supposed to be a police officer. You walking around with an AR-15, a fucking Kevlar helmet, full camouflage. Like, no, that you are fucking militarized. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Okay, so that's
I'm sorry, that's my American shit speaking.
Yeah. So no, but so who do you think these people are?
I just told you.
Oh, well, no. I mean, who do you think they're working
attention
for?
to the show.
Yeah, hold on. I'm not listening to you, but I'm listening to you.
The
I'm saying,
United States government.
yeah, Jesus
He
Christ.
fucking
I mean,
He's about to just.
do we have to say his name? I think we know who they're
yeah.
working
The
for.
motherfucker said it in speeches. He was like, "I think they're doing a very good job in Portland," and blah blah blah. And like, he sent them in there.
All right. Stop yelling at me. But before you knock me out.
No, man, it's just aggravating. And I try to be objective about shit. But some of
sometimes
this
you can't.
Yeah, some of this shit is
Sometimes
just
you can't.
fucking aggravating.
Well, I'm glad that I get everybody's blood boiling here at the Mad Scientist Lab
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
I had to
You
get.
gotta go mad.
That's why it is the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, because we get mad
We get mad. Speaking of mad.
at each other sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Greg.
Hey, that makes for some of the most entertaining shit.
I look. I bet you.
Not if you're sitting in between.
Some of those have done the best numbers too,
Right,
just because
okay.
we've got.
I
Who the
love-
fuck do you think you are?
I listened to a radio show, Opie and Anthony, they hated each other for years. Like,
that's one of the famous ones. Like
Yeah.
Joe Rogan still talks about that shit.
yeah, like I mean, and it was a huge breakup. Like, and just some of the arguments that happen on air, like that's great shit. Like, when
All right,
people
well,
just
we're gonna
let
have
it all
to.
out.
Well, I'm not gonna yell at you. I have no reason to.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I know. Oh, see, look what he's doing
He's
here.
fucking-
He's trying to divide the
Look,
rift here.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of space for me to choke your ass out. right
Oh
there.
my
Hey,
god,
we got the cell, right? I
yeah,
mean,
we got the cell.
cell.
Well, I'm gonna have to take one of these lamps and just whack him over the head with it.
geez.
I can get the one jersey I don't have is a referee's jersey. That's what I need, so I can count the 3 on.
Yeah,
one,
oh
you know.
my god. I'll stand on like the bar stool and just do like the elbow with the Macho Man
I'm
elbow.
gonna use the bar stool on you.
Oh my god, no homo. So anyway,
what?
Everything is no homo.
Yeah.
Also, who says no homo anymore?
obviously people who are probably trying to protect themselves.
Trying to protect themselves from what? Homophobia?
Just right. I feel like today it's like not so PC to say about. Not that I'm PC, but
but you're probably one of the most
Also-
non-PC people I know.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
it's fine.
Appreciate that.
It's good, dude.
But
That's why we want you here.
Thank you. And that's why I wanted to be here, to be non-PC. But RJ, just so you know, just because you say no homo, it doesn't make whatever you just did not homosexual.
homosexual.
Yeah, I know that.
Like,
I know
okay.
that. It's all for. It's all
It's
for
not like a
views.
nullifier. Like, I just kissed that guy.
I just kissed that guy.
They're gonna
No homo.
They're gonna isolate
They were-
that, right? They're gonna that. You're just gonna hear me on this show just saying, "I just kissed that guy." Stop saying it, maybe.
Well, yeah.
I
So
don't, look, I don't really have time to isolate stuff, but I might have to.
That's you're gonna edit everything else out. That's gonna be my whole appearance on the show. So this is Shawn Phelan. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
it's gonna do it again.
Nope. I
And
just kissed
again.
that woman. I just kissed a bunch of hot women.
Hot women.
Yeah.
Now you're sexist.
Yeah.
I just kissed a bunch of women whose appearance mattered not at all to me.
Okay, so I'm so
because
glad you said
their
that.
brains were sexy. Okay, but for all you dumb women out there, okay, I'm also attracted to other qualities besides brains.
Okay.
I want to make sure I don't offend anyone. So
That was a nice pull up.
All right.
Get
so
it? Pull out.
So speaking of, I guess
I finally
women,
did one.
Yeah. So speaking of women, so I was invited to. Hold on.
Yeah, 'cause we were
so there's
talking
this
about
Facebook
women.
page, yeah,
Shit.
and I did all this and everything too. So I was invited to this Facebook page, or it's like a massive group for Facebook. It's
Massive
called
Quarantitties?
Quarantitties. Yeah,
Quarantitties.
Quarantitties. It's obviously just regular, everyday women.
Is it a private group?
I was invited. I don't
Private parts group.
You have to be accepted.
Private parts.
Well, I don't know. Whoever invited me, I don't know if they're an admin or whatever.
Probably.
But the reason I brought it up is because it's just
The titty master invited you.
he probably thinks so himself. So anyway, so I'm just, and the biggest thing for me is there's some good-looking girls on here, right? And it's just regular, everyday people. Nobody, I guess of superstardom or anything. And the comments that the guys leave are the best part of
Okay,
of the
yeah.
whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
oh
love
my
to feel those titties.
Oh, she was like, "What am I missing?" He was like, "Me inside of you." Yeah, they're all like that. They're all of them,
They're smooth.
I
so
don't
they're real
care.
smooth.
I do not want to be a part of that group anymore.
Right.
dude.
Why are you in this group?
Dude, hold on. Well, I didn't think about it. I
Let's
didn't even
hear
know I
some
was
of
being
your
invited
lies.
to it. I
What
was
are your-
drinking. Okay.
All right.
They were like, "Here, you want to
Say-
join?"
Say no more.
And then there's but the comments literally here. I'm gonna pull some up.
Oh Lord.
Hold on. Let me.
Here
let me
we
find-
go.
Let me
First
find.
comment from RJ.
Yeah. No, I've never left a comment. Because they're all just old, dirty, fucking bastards.
Instagram is like that too, man.
And I know that, but for me, it's
Facebook,
just
everything is like that.
It's
yeah.
just hilarious to me, though. Hold on. It just the overall. I don't even. Here we go. So, let's see. 825 comments.
Sometimes I want to say something, but then I'll be like, no.
So pretty, smoking hot body. Very, very nice. And there's a guy laying on
Oh,
the
that
beach.
Borat? Very nice.
Very nice.
Would love to spread them nice cheeks. Oh,
I think
man.
this is Borat comedy.
Yeah. Would like to spread the nice cheeks.
High five, man. Make a sexy time.
Wish it was my face.
Oh.
Oh my god. Never been jealous of a cold wall before because the woman's like pressing her
I
chest up
figured.
against the
Yeah, I
wall.
figured.
Jeez Louise.
I can tell it's. I can't tell it's cold. Prove it or prove tit. Okay, it says that's what it
man,
says.
that guy's clever.
Oh my
You
god.
see what he did there,
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
'Cause he
so-
added a T.
Yeah, and then there's just what a. This guy said, "What a waste." Oh my god.
Oh,
So yeah,
people
but
do have to be
every
mean, though.
so every comment on these photos is just hilarious to me, and I think that's one of the main reasons I get a big kick out of this page.
Right,
is-
that's why you're there. Sure.
Yeah, I'm there for the comments.
I'm just
Right.
here for the comments.
Yep, just like I read Playboy for the articles.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. You know, it was a really good magazine back in the day. Was Maxim magazine.
Yeah,
that
no
was
doubt. No
And
doubt.
then FHM came up.
yeah,
Yeah.
stuff. All
Stuff.
those.
Yeah. Damn. You know what's crazy?
We're old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
right.
shit.
We
I
remember magazines.
Yeah.
I remember going to Giant for the new issue of Game Informer, or not, or Game Pro,
Right.
I should
So
say.
you could get codes.
Yeah,
like
codes.
Mortal Kombat fatalities.
or if when Xbox,
Or beta
like
versions of
the
games.
original Xbox first came out, they would have
Xbox
a
One.
demo.
Oh,
they-
wait, no, that's a different system.
Yeah, they used to have the demo discs inside
Oh,
them with the
right,
magazine.
Right,
That's what I just said.
right.
Did you?
The beta, yeah.
Well, there's
But
demos.
yeah,
yeah.
you use too high tech a word for us.
Yeah. No, I know what beta
Yeah, he
is, but
knows.
I know what it. But
Oh,
I'm just
speaking
saying.
of
I know,
that.
I'm joking.
Oh yeah. So speaking of games, I finally made my Twitch account, man.
It's bare as hell. Let's see, we can pull it up here.
Yeah, here, pull it up.
You
I
won't
did it
see
on my
that- You
phone.
won't see that now, but when you.
I can't wait till I do. Don't worry.
I have a whole 2 followers. I know Jared is one of them.
No. The show.
show.
The show
Because
it
we're-
consists of Jared and
well,
me.
so you're a half follower. or-
okay?
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Well, we the intention is to eventually stream to Twitch, but it's been a hard fucking what the fuck. Go ahead. Keep going.
So what I did was I just did it. I just set it up on my phone like real quickly. I didn't do because
That explains a lot.
yeah. So I didn't have time to. Hey, first of all, it's gonna
But
look
it's
really
great,
good.
though.
It's gonna be
Yes.
great. So I'm going to do all the cosmetics and stuff for my page, and it is Forever Dope 2388 at twitchtv.com. So.
I'm gonna pull it up in a second.
Yeah, so go ahead and check me out right now. You'll probably see it.
outside.
Yeah, check me, son. You can definitely check me.
it.
Right now, I'm big into Apex. I've been playing a lot of Halo Master Chief Collection just because it's Halo, and I've been playing a lot of Gears. Warzone, I know that's like a big thing, so I'll definitely be hopping, I guess, back on that.
Slowest internet ever.
Well, it works well for me. Well, then again, I have a 30-foot cord running through my house
Yeah,
into my.
you got to directly.
Well, I got sick of. I've been playing Wi-Fi for forever, and I forgot what it's like to have something like directly connected to my modem and my Xbox and all that stuff. So it's really cool. So I am offline currently because I'm right here doing the show with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, check me out. And I guess I'll post when I'm gonna stream. I guess.
Yeah, you know what I noticed, and I didn't know this either.
Wow, please.
There is a schedule down here, so you can set your schedule.
Oh, for people to check you out and everything.
Yeah, if I can get this shit to work.
Yeah, I was. I streamed a little earlier. I had 2 people watching me, and I know one of them was my friend. I don't know who the other person was, but thank you, whoever you are.
So you can do your about page.
About.
I'm not gonna click it because it'll take forever, but it has a schedule section in there,
Yes,
so you can
it
tell
is.
people when you're gonna be online.
Well, that's gonna really bring the masses.
We don't have to talk about this now, but do you know how you're going to
Schedule?
Not so much schedule.
Well, I'm currently still in, at my
yeah,
current job.
no, I got that. What I'm talking about is like, are you gonna put yourself in a corner?
Oh no, that I can. No, right now I'm just streaming,
Streaming, okay.
with live audio from me and whoever I'm playing with, whoever's on my team. My buddies. I do have to get some equipment to do the I guess the full experience, so to speak.
Capture card
And all that other stuff. So that
and a
is something.
computer.
that I'm going to be working on. And honestly, man, I just want to make sure the gameplay's good. You know, I don't.
So
give a
this
shit.
is the deal where you're just people are watching you play video games, right?
Yeah.
All right, honestly,
huge. It's huge, bro.
it's huge. I know there's these people that make like fucking millions doing this, but
And I never-
I don't get it.
You-
I
okay.
don't get it at all. Like,
I can't remember.
And honestly, dude,
if
and
I
neither
don't-
do I.
I can't remember where I heard this, but it was a legit source. There's been studies done where people that are watching games get the same stimulation from watching the games as the person playing the game. So, like,
I mean, yeah, clearly, obviously, millions of people love it. It's just like obviously, like I was telling you guys, I guess before we went on, like about how I don't really play video games anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe if I was still into video games, I would get it. But even then, it's like, I never liked it when I go over to my friend's house and like I gotta watch him play a game. I'm like, he's probably not as good as these people on Twitch and whatever, but. I'm just like, I'd rather just play the game, or if I'm going to watch something, I'd rather watch a TV show or a movie, like, or like a sports game. Like,
I think with this, because I feel the same way, dude. Like I have
there's people to stream those too.
Yeah.
Oh, I did during the whole quarantine,
Yeah,
I
you're
did
good.
find one thing where you can, the idea was, just put the sports video games on simulation, and then you can bet on that, and that was like a sports fix.
Yeah, that was we used to do that when I was young too. But I think with like a lot of streamers, okay, so like everybody knows me. I've been playing video games my entire life, man. Like, so when esports and MLG really started becoming a really really big thing to me, like, oh my god, even I was like, dude, like this is weird. Like, I couldn't imagine somebody wanting to watch me play video games. I've always viewed video games as a hobby for myself, and obviously your buddies and whatnot. But having somebody watch you, I've never understood that concept myself. But as I've gotten older and gaming has evolved so much, it's actually quite fascinating, man. You'd be surprised how many people really follow this stuff. So I
know there's millions of people,
and I'm an above average player. I'm not super pro or anything like that. I'm actually pretty good at a lot of things that I play. Like, no, honestly, I know my nerd friends, if they listen to this, would give me a bunch of shit because I do every day.
Well, don't call them nerd friends. They're gamers, bro.
No, they're my nerd friends, and they know who they are. What up, guys?
They're gamers. They're gamers.
So
gamer nerds. How about that? We'll
gamer
compromise.
nerds.
I think that's kind of an outdated term, but
What, nerds?
yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Every-
I mean it in a good spirit.
Everybody is a nerd at something in their own life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, that's like he was talking about video game nerds. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm a wrestling nerd. I'm a nerd for a lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
it's just video games, not.
And-
Is there a difference between nerd and geek, though? Is that
Well, okay, I was gonna say because I like video games, but I'm not gonna sit there and play. Well, if the game is interesting to me, like I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now, that fucking game is addicting as fuck, and I will be on that motherfucker. I think I'd be better. I would be better at that game than RJ, to be honest.
challenge?
No, I've downloaded it. I
Challenge.
still have not played it yet.
Exactly.
All
All right, you're gonna have to do it on Twitch.
I
there
wish
we go. Schedule it.
I wish there was a way that you could have your players fight, because I put this on Facebook and everybody's like, you could go player versus player. I was like, no, I'm just saying my character's dope as hell, and I whip your ass.
So we'll see. We'll see. But back to, like, I guess people watching you and the craze it's become. I've slowly, because people, my good friends or always like, hey man, why don't you stream? And I'm just like, dude, in order to get like a mass following, you have to be so committed to that. I mean, you have to like not do anything else.
And you have to advertise.
And there's a lot to it. Don't get me wrong. And the big thing is you got to be pretty damn good too, man. Consistently. That's the thing. Consistency in any sport or again,
consistency is key in everything, including podcasting.
Including bowel movements. Don't
About,
forget
yeah.
that.
Make sure you have enough fiber in your diet, folks.
Yes, Grandma always
Speaking
said
of that, that's why I was late. I had to.
Wow, the 7-Eleven story was fake, huh?
That was part of the story, but the other part
Jared was like, yeah.
at like 7:15, I was about to leave, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it.
He's just walking to his car, grabbing his
I
stomach.
mean, he
like,
made the smart call though. It's better.
No,
than
it's
not
okay.
risk
It's
it.
okay.
You gotta.
He had enough courtesy not to blow up my bathroom.
And
here in my
also,
house.
when
Thank
you're
you.
driving is like the worst time to be holding
and-
it in.
Dude, being in
Like,
traffic and you got to take a shit, by far the worst thing in the
And
world.
in my car, there's mad bounces because it's lowered and all that
Right,
shit.
right.
So Jared's basically just going to shit in his
I-
car.
that would not have been a good look.
Yeah, well, not at all. It's
Or
not a
to,
good
or to
looking-
be at 7-Eleven and have to go like with COVID-19 running around.
if you want to go take a shit in a 7-Eleven bathroom, that's
no.
COVID.
No,
You're going to get
thanks.
that shit immediately. The
I'd
moment
rather-
you
no,
walk in there,
I'd
it's
rather
like,
crap my pants.
Yeah.
I'd
I know
rather-
you've played The Last of Us with the spores and the gas, and you got to put the
He
mask
just
on.
said he doesn't play games.
I know that. I'm saying to you in general.
I do
Oh.
know what The Last of Us is though. So
Yeah. Well, apparently Jared did the right thing, or that would have been The Last of Us. as
Oh,
well.
trust me. Actually, before we started, I was feeling it, and I was like, I can make it through now.
No,
I'm good.
okay, just relax. Don't shit on live television.
It would make for great
right,
television.
I'm saying, yeah. if
Get a lot of views.
you want to take this thing to the next level, somebody's gonna have to sacrifice their britches. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's I don't know,
and maybe the chair.
and maybe these chairs are actually
Right.
Greg got us these chairs. Thank you, Greg. We miss you. I know I already said that once, but can't wait to see you again, buddy. So anyway, so I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. We do the podcast. It's something for me to do. It gives me, I guess maybe it gives me more motivation to try a little harder. Because when I was maybe 8 to 10 years ago, when Halo 3 and Call of Duty 4, really started becoming, the juggernaut that it was. I used to play, very competitively, and we used to call the I guess the people that they're tryhards. Like they try hard as fuck. Every game they pull out the cheapest tactics to win. All that shit. Nowadays they're called sweats because the kid is just like literally sweat. Yeah, they're called sweats, dude.
Yo,
They're-
y'all gaming terminology is.
Hey, I
fucking
don't come up with this
hilarious.
shit, man. I mean,
but you use it.
I don't use the word sweats because I'm like to say a tenured, like I'm an older gamer, so I don't like using the word sweats.
This motherfucker.
I'll still say, hey, look at.
Professor,
I still say like, hey, look at this scrub over here. You know what I'm saying? Give him the good old Saskatoon and whatnot. But
How about just use the word rookie?
no, we
Right.
don't. No, that's
Noob.
not
Noob. Thank you.
Well, noob is universal. You can apply that to anything. But I know it. Kinda
but it came from gaming.
Gaming, yeah. Well, it stems from gaming.
Noob
So-
Sabot, baby.
Yeah. So, but my thing is like the new kids, they're called sweats, like because they're just they're so intense, with it that their palms are sweating.
You motherfucker.
I actually had a guy. It's crazy. So when I was younger, the hate mail you can send to one another. We used to do that
Right.
shit a lot, man.
Right.
Like a lot. Like, oh, you suck, you fucking pussy, and all this other, just the horrible things to say to people.
Jesus.
Yeah, probably.
No, I do like listening to that. The shit talk you hear.
Well,
on
some
the
of
online
kids are
gaming.
funny as shit.
Oh,
some of them are
absolutely.
funny as shit. It reminds me of this one time. This guy.
It's one time in band camp.
Yeah, I guess no, but he was so mad. We this was like maybe a month and a half ago. I can't remember what I was playing. I think it was like Halo or Apex, and this guy was raging in the lobby after. He's like, "You fucking suck." He's like, "You and your friends." He's like, "I'm gonna send you a picture of my butthole." Like,
Wow. Wow.
that's just what he said. Like, and I don't know why he said that, but that's what gamers do. They just say outlandish shit.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my
Like,
butt.
I've got a bunch of them on my phone already.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
So,
wait, whoa,
but
whoa,
that's what he said.
Man.
What kind of angle do you want?
Yeah.
Low light.
Yeah, what, do you have someone else split your cheeks?
Dude, it was just so
Like how,
and I just-
how does this work? You
I got
got
a whole team.
dude,
A whole
you
photography.
have one motherfucking goddamn hand. Or what? Let's just
Right,
say.
so you gotta have the phone in one.
Yes. How the fuck does this happen?
Maybe he's got a tool like to
like
hold it.
like what the hand? Like there's the selfie stick, right?
Butt scratcher, butt scratcher.
Oh my god.
Maybe he has a specialized stand.
I
that he
don't
puts
know,
it
a
on. You know
stand.
how like we have the mic
Right,
stand? Maybe he
right.
puts it on, and then he puts the timer on.
Oh my god, dude! Like no way. That would be so weird. But that's what he said to us, and then he backed out of the lobby immediately, and I just started dying, bro. I was like, "What the fuck did this guy just say?"
My friend,
Like,
my friend
I said,
did
he
say,
said he's gonna send us a picture of his butthole. I was like, "Oh my god."
My friend said some little kid, I think it was on Grand Theft Auto, got on there and said like, "I'm gonna eat your ass."
No.
I think you left the B out of that word.
Dude,
or-
oh my god.
Wait, you gotta spell that one out for me.
Bass?
Oh, bass.
No, oh yeah, no, I meant beat instead of eat, but
Oh, okay.
right, because eat your bass isn't any
Yeah,
better. You worked hard for that fish, and I'm gonna come eat it.
This confused child off the game, you know.
But when I was in college, there was a guy. He had one of those big TV carts, like in elementary school, you know, where they'd like roll the TV in.
Yeah, with the VHS player and everything.
Yeah, so he would bring his TV out into the lounge of our dorm, and we would play Halo on there. And one time there were these kids on there, and you could tell one kid was, you know, a little older. I don't know. He was probably like 12 or something. Like,
yeah.
And you could tell the other kid was like, you know, 5 years younger than him or whatever. And so the one kid, the older kid says to him, he's like, "What are you, 2?" And the younger kid, he gets back, "What are you, 1?" Like, and we all got on the headset. We were like, "Oh!"
Like,
Dude,
yo,
the shit talk, you can't do that in lobbies anymore. Game chat in lobbies, they have the party chat now, which is the biggest system.
Are you sure? Even well, you can't really hear the other people.
No, there's still like in-game chat, but
talking about,
nobody
like,
nobody talks anymore.
I'm talking about
You might
Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, there's always in-game
Yeah.
chat, dude. But people are often they're their own parties nowadays, like with their friends. Like that's what I do. The game chat is kind of non-existent at this point, and in the capacity that it was, you know, years
That's
ago.
because it's
when I
all
was-
there. The streamers, they're talking to those people.
But yeah, but like really good streamers, they they don't swear. They have to kind of
Because they got kids watching.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, he's a MMA fighter. Used to be in the UFC champion, 2 belts. Then he went to ONE FC. I get to throw my MMA shit in. He's also a gamer, big time gamer. He has actually, I saw a video of his today on Instagram. He edited his curse words out, but he was playing Tarkov.
I'm not
Is
sure.
that
PC
a composer or
No, it's
Tchaikovsky?
It's a game. It's like a Call of Duty game, but it's not Call of Duty.
Nah. What is it like? What does he play? Like console wise?
He
If
plays
it's not
everything.
Madden, I don't
No,
know.
no, I'm saying
He's hardcore. Like he's.
Yeah, but what is he playing this game on?
I
Do you
don't
know?
remember. All I saw was it was like a 1:36 clip. And,
Okay. No, if I saw it, maybe I would know, but off the name, no.
because he even went to he like went found this guy, killed him, and then he was like, "What, you thought this was Call of Duty? I could take all your shit. I could take all your shit. You can't fucking do anything about it. You took a 12 gauge shotgun to the face."
So yeah, but it's the lobbies and everything. They're definitely not what they because what happens nowadays, dude. If you talk the shit that we did back in the day,
You get, like, kicked off.
Yeah, there's the report button.
you're a
and-
bully.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's kids. There's definitely.
And if you get, I guess, reported enough, yeah, they'll ban you for like a week or video voice chat. Like I've had a few of my friends, get banned for voice chat because some people were talking shit. We've been playing video games together for years, so he's just talking shit back. It's harmless, but it's still, I guess, intense at the same time, if that's what you want to call it.
It's just people are so soft now.
Dude, yeah, but you can't really do that anymore.
I mean,
And-
it's one thing if you are like targeting some person and like intentionally, but when it's just you and your friends talking shit back, or even if it is just some stranger, as long as it's just all within the game, it's not like if somebody is personally like singling somebody out, but if it's just like, oh, fuck you, like, you suck, like.
No,
gives
I
a
had a
shit,
guy
like-
send me a message, and nowadays, if there's you can type whatever you want to somebody, right? But
Yeah,
when you receive the message,
unfortunately, sometimes.
it will say that this contains explicit content or whatever. And I killed this guy the other day, just normal, didn't do anything out of the ordinary. And he sent me a message. He was like, "Oh, you're a camping faggot and you're a pussy and all this." And I was like, "Dude, like, I'm definitely one. I'm not in this game. Like, I'm not camping whatsoever." Did I hit the cut real
That's the
quick
part
to get
you
my
denied, though. That-
Yeah, well, yeah, see, there you go. All right. But no, but I'm just saying, I don't go out of my way to send people messages anymore or talk shit. I'm older now.
It's
you know what I
funny.
mean?
Honestly, I
Listening
like
to
it
it's fun.
when somebody sends you that message, like Because, I mean, as I talk about the whole hating to watch video games, but I do have a friend that I used to live with that he probably does still play a ton of Tekken. And, like, I had to watch him play. That's probably why I hate watching people play video games, because I had to watch him play Tekken so many damn
Fighting
times.
games are kind of boring to watch.
Yeah, I'd rather just get in there, even if he's going to kick my ass.
Yeah.
But people would send him messages when, you know, he would whoop their ass, and they'd be so bitter. And it's just, that was my favorite part, because it's just like, man, you just made that guy so mad about this video game that you played together for like 90 seconds that he had to go send you this hateful message about like, oh, you stupid piece of shit. Like, you know?
And there's people out there that,
You
you know,
cheating ass pussy. Yeah. It's,
just derogatory language, all sorts of just
it's always
horrible
you're
things.
a cheater too. It's all, and I'm like, I don't.
And
how
do you
are
know
you
what-
cheating?
How the
Like,
fuck do you cheat at a video
Right,
game?
that's what I don't get.
There's ways to
I
do
like
it.
the people that say, the computer cheats. The computer's cheating.
No,
I used to think that, like, when I was playing, like versus the computer, and I would get mad as fuck when I couldn't beat the computer. But
Nah, some AI is
newer
developed,
AI, yes. But back in the day, it was like, wait a minute, there's no way that shit could happen. This game was not that
I
advanced.
really have to pee. Hold
This
on.
fucking
I'm
guy.
sorry. I'm sorry. Here, give me like 8 seconds. Hold on.
8 seconds.
7,
He says
6,
8 seconds to take a
5,
piss.
3, 2, 1.
I'm always the one that has to use the bathroom. This guy.
You do it so much better than I do.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I pee better than he does because I drink more water.
Have you guys like compared each other's
No
streams?
not at
Different kind of streaming.
not those streams, and we
right,
definitely haven't crossed those streams.
Well, you saw Ghostbusters. So.
Of course, I saw Ghostbusters. It's one of the best movies of all time.
Oh, yeah. If you hadn't seen it, I would think you were weird based on age and being a person.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite movies. It's still,
Yeah.
I would give that. I would put that in my top 5 because Top Gun is probably my top 1.
I go Die Hard #1.
I never got into Die Hard like that. I think it was because I wasn't at a certain age. Until a certain age, I wasn't allowed to watch certain types of movies.
Okay.
But I would have to say Top Gun.
I can't wait for the sequel. I'm mad it keeps getting delayed.
Oh yeah, I know. The thing is, it's Tom Cruise, and
I love Tom Cruise.
he's not going to allow that shit because he's old school. He's not going to allow that shit to not be in theaters.
I don't want it. I don't want to see it streaming because
You're right.
obviously I was too young to see Top Gun in the theater. So
Did I see? I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it on. I think it was like HBO back in the day when it first came out.
Right. So I definitely. I mean, I go to the theater a lot. So I definitely want to see that movie in the theater.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. That one, and I was so looking forward to it because, like I said, it's my favorite movie.
Right, and you've waited like almost your whole life for a sequel, basically.
Well, the thing with the sequel is,
Man.
the thing with
that
the,
was way more than 8 seconds, by the
yeah.
way.
My bad.
the thing with the sequel.
You'd be a bad rodeo bull.
The thing with the sequel is, I don't think they ever intended to do a sequel, and the fact that they're doing it this late, and he's still a fucking colonel.
Yeah, it doesn't make completely sense if you know how
But-
the Air Force works. But
You guys
First
talking
of
about
all-
Top Gun?
First of all, it's
Okay.
the Navy.
well, then see, I don't know how anything works. So you're right. You're right. I said fucking Air Force, didn't I? But
No worries. I had they flew in on boats on aircraft
this is true.
carriers.
This is all true.
Plus, I'm a Marine, so I have to kind of give my Navy chauffeurs a shout out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Show
Navy
the
people
love.
gonna be mad about that. I know one. Does he still watch?
His chauffeurs.
Oh, there's a lot of people that
No, I'm
watch.
talking about. I don't know if I want to say his name. He used to be a door guy at Lucky's.
Oh, that door guy.
Yeah. Think he still watch? You think he watch?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think on occasion, man.
Okay. Well, anyway, shout out to the Navy.
So yeah.
That was heartfelt.
Marine Corps is better though.
So you were talking about
Semper Fi.
you're talking about
Hoorah.
sequels and stuff to movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about
'cause-
specific movies. We've started talking about Ghostbusters.
We went from Ghostbusters, Top Gun, Die Hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the
yeah,
difference
that-
with Top Gun is there's so many sequels that come out now where it's like, oh yeah, you're excited for it, but the other movie came out a year ago. This one, it's been so long. It's
Yeah.
like-
Okay. That makes that makes more sense.
so do you know the movie that I'm always going to look at as an example that should have never have happened? I've never
These
watched
nuts.
I haven't
it.
seen that.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, neither
It's a
have
very
I.
good one.
So
I'll take
hang-
RJ's word for
They,
it.
they hang evenly, and
anyway, is the Independence
He could
Day
put a-
resurgence.
the
The Independence Day movie, the second one. I choose to forget that it exists.
You know, honestly, I didn't think it was that bad.
I've never watched
I
it.
thought it was gonna suck ass going in.
It's
and
not bad.
It's not.
I don't
bad.
want it to ruin the memories.
wait,
of,
you have?
I don't
you
think
haven't
it
seen
will.
I've never watched it. I
Okay.
don't want to watch it because I love the first film
I
that
waited.
much.
I mean, yeah, I felt the same way, and I was like, "Oh, there's no Will Smith." I'm like, "This just looks like a cheap." I mean, basically, it is. They're like, "Let's just throw the Independence Day name on here and make a half-ass sequel." But if you take it for what it is, it's not a bad movie. It's not great. It's not like I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again, but I wasn't mad. I watched it. Like,
I agree with that.
All right,
100%.
I'll look at it as a fan made
I didn't
film.
pay to watch it,
No,
so that
exactly.
helps.
That's a key thing for
Yeah.
me too. I didn't pay to watch. I forgot how I watched it the first time, but I was drunk and I really didn't remember it. But
That makes it even better.
yeah.
So.
And then it came on TV a couple weeks ago, and I watched it even with commercials. And it wasn't bad.
All right. Well, maybe I'll give it a look.
I mean, like you said, for what it is, you got to take yourself outside of
yeah, it's
the old
hard
movie.
though, man. Like Independence Day is such a
And they bring back a
Excellent
lot
film.
of the old stuff. So
that okay. If
actually,
it,
now that I think about it, it reminds me a lot of the old one.
okay, as long as it has like some nostalgic feels to it, I will accept that as a decent answer. The reason I use that movie as a very good example is because there was so much time between the sequel
Right.
and the
yeah.
original.
Yeah. That's
And I don't think I've really ever met anybody that doesn't like Top Gun. So
I don't
again,
wanna know
I
anybody that doesn't like.
Yeah,
Top
Yeah.
Gun.
I don't want to be that
Yeah.
person's friend.
yeah. So, but the thing is I'm hyped for the movie too. But then it's like, what can you like? What do you expect? What is
Well,
there to
For one thing, I mean, obviously they can do a lot more, as far as, making it look and sound cooler with effects and everything. Obviously that doesn't make a movie, but it is going to be a much, it's going to be a sexier experience, in that.
Now, I don't know how much of the actual stuff, but actually now that I look at it, I can see a lot of green screen stuff and camera trickery. But the new one, they used real planes for it, and I think Tom Cruise was actually in a couple of the planes for some of the, and
'Cause
some of
he's
it,
big on doing his own stunts.
yeah, and some of it was obviously CGI, but
Right.
that's not the point. I'm there for the planes.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Exactly.
So that's how I feel about that.
Speaking of aerospace, though, remember we talked about a few episodes ago where I think it was 2 months ago now. SpaceX sent the first Americans in like 9 years back to
Mars?
no, not back to Mars. They left from American soil to go to the International Space Station. It was
Oh, I do remember us talking about this. Okay, I
they're
do.
on they're basically this is a test mission with actual people. They're up there. They've done one of the guys have done a couple. I forgot their names right now. Done a couple of spacewalks. They're done. They're set. They're getting ready basically to come back. And I think that's August 1st. So August this weekend, they're gonna leave the International Space Station on their descent back to Earth, and if they come back alive, which we all hope they do, the mission was a success, and America has space travel from America again.
That's pretty dope, man. I look at space sometimes, and I think about how
literally?
petri-
Like, are you literally looking up at space?
No. Like maybe sometimes after some of that.
Well, that'll do it for you.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry.
That'll definitely do it for you.
so no, but I think about it sometimes. It's like, people like, dude, you're leaving the planet, dude. Like that's probably a very wild feeling.
I think about it.
I don't
all
like
the fucking
heights.
time.
Okay, I'll get on a roller
So
coaster.
you're leaving the planet. You are puffing the good shit.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
bro.
As I've gotten older, like, I guess my tolerance isn't as high as it used to be. But
It's not-
but I like
For
that.
me, it's gone the other way.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that I kind of prefer it that way too. That way, I don't have to like just consume so much at one time to be, at I guess leveled at that point. You know what I mean? I know we were talking about edibles and stuff like that, and I know the game is changing when it comes to consumption of THC.
I thought we were talking about space.
We are. Well, he said, well,
Two different kinds of space.
Well,
but my
It's the same space.
no, but I've thought about it sometimes. Like
The whole thing is the same thing.
it is the same.
What's in there is the same as what's out there.
Okay,
Fucking
so like maybe like
mind
Earth is like the
blown.
brain and like space is like
No.
the box.
It's all one thing. But we're not going to get that deep into
No,
shit.
yeah, because then I'll get confused. No, but I would be petrified to go to space. As cool as it sounds, I just as a person being launched into the sky,
Oh, hell no.
out of orbit.
No chance, bro.
Jared's all for it. Like for me, I've watched too much TV to like, oh, we're gonna explode.
Right.
Like my visor's
Yeah.
gonna crack. I'm gonna get a whole total recall thing where my eyeballs are being
You're getting
sucked
me
out
hyped.
of my head.
You're getting me hyped.
All right, so that would fucking paranoid. Like,
I want to puke riding a roller coaster.
Man.
no, I like so.
So, wait. Intimidator 305 in Kings Dominion. Have you been on it?
The what at Kingston?
Intimidator 305.
Oh, I've been on the Intimidator. Actually, I had never really ridden a real roller coaster until.
And you did that?
Yeah, I know.
Yo, you're crazy.
I'm crazy. I know.
Oh yeah, you're really.
it was-
I've never been on it,
It
but
was
just
horrifying.
yeah.
It was.
Okay, let me explain to RJ what the 305 part is.
No,
called
I've
Intimidator-
seen it. I've just
Do you know what the 305 part is? Of the name.
It's the speed or the degree, right?
No,
Or no.
it's the
How many
fucking
feet
drop.
you drop by? Yeah.
Yes.
That's not the hypersonic XLC, is it?
What
You've never heard of the
it's the-
hypersonic XLC?
the fuck is he talking
The
about?
Intimidator 305.
No, it's not. The
Mr.
the
305.
Okay, so you're talking about that. I'm talking about the hypersonic XLC.
Is that another roller coaster?
It is.
Okay, then
Oh,
no,
all
that's
right,
not what
no.
we're talking
It's
about.
Okay.
different roller coaster.
What the fuck? When you said the drop, that's what I think of. Like,
Okay, there's. I looked this up. You gotta stop doing that.
Should have worn my earplugs.
No shit. Man, I wanted to get back to the space thing. Okay, so all of it's gonna be one thing. So yes,
Tie it all together, Jared.
yeah. I was actually looking at was it Virgin Galactica? They had an ad today where you could sign up early, $1,000 deposit to reserve your seat on future space because they're doing space travel.
Okay, so
for
the
tourism,
deposit's 1,000, but in the end, how much? are
like
you paying?
250 grand.
Yeah. So I'd have to transfer some funds, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
It'll work out.
Yeah. My Cayman off,
All I'm saying is I'm going to save that money, and somehow I'm going to space. Because Blue Origin is another one that is doing space tourism. They're still working on theirs. I think right now, the way things are looking, me personally, I would rather do Virgin Galactic because it just looks a little more safer.
Safety is something I would take into account when going into space.
Because they're not using straight up rockets to go to space. They're using, it's more of a, you take a plane and the actual spaceship is on top of a plane. The plane goes up, it detaches, and then the rocket shoots up and you shoot up into space. So once you get up there, you're weightless for however long. You see the curve.
if you get up there,
You see the curvature of the Earth.
Sean, do you think the Earth is flat, dude?
No, I do not. I'm not Kyrie Irving. Or something.
Or never mind. So yeah, you see all that, and then you see the blue, and then you come back down, and then you just land, and it's that is that. Blue Origin, which is Jeff Bezos' company, you shoot up, and it's like tiny rocket. It's not a SpaceX rocket. SpaceX rocket's huge. Blue Origin is a little smaller. You come up, go down. Basically, the landing's the same. Parachutes into the desert, though, not in the water. Well, they do that in Russia. They come back down in land. I'm getting really nerdy about it. But anyway, back to roller
I thought
coasters.
we weren't supposed to use that word.
You're right.
He said you're.
I'm a nerd about space. But anyway,
I was gonna do the don't call it the first letter word, but then I realized what the first letter was. And I was like, yeah.
okay.
That's all right.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 305,
okay,
the
so the
Intimidator
305.
305. What does the 305 stand for, Jared?
It's the
305.
Miami area code. Pitbull taught us that.
305.
Well, I was gonna say that, but he made it sound like there was a scientific answer.
It is
for
a scientific answer. It's how many feet you drop, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So there you go.
What's the angle? The angle's 80 degrees. I looked at okay.
Oh, you looked it up. Okay.
I've looked, dude. When I got after getting on that thing a few times, I started looking up roller coasters that are harder. They're even more extreme. There's like only 3 of the. I forgot all the categories. It was like Stratus coaster and. But anyway, there's only like 3 of the ones that the Intimidator 305 is in the country. No, in the world. And then there's one status that's higher than that.
Okay.
And there's one of those in the United States, which is in
Cedar Point?
Yeah, no.
It's not in Cedar Point.
That's the Ohio one, right?
Yeah.
No, there's one in like North Carolina
Okay.
or South Carolina, one of those two. But anyway, that one's even supposed to be more extreme than the Intimidator 305. So yeah,
So how long is the roller coaster itself?
it's not long. Have you been on a roller coaster?
Yeah, dude. I've literally. So
Wait,
before.
no,
all right, go
Let
ahead.
me just finish my thought.
All
So if you go on a roller coaster, probably the old ones you've been on, it goes clink, 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 and it's real
Right.
slow, right?
Yeah.
Intimidator 305. As soon as, are you guys ready? Because it's like a NASCAR. It's named after
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt. Yeah. So it's like a NASCAR. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! And it fucking shoots you up the fucking hill.
Yeah. So I haven't been to King's Dominion in about 12 years. Okay, so I haven't been in a long
It's
time.
been there about 12 years.
Okay. Or it might even
At
actually
least.
be. It might be even longer than that.
The
Okay.
worst part is when you're sitting up there right before the drop. I mean, that's why it's called the Intimidator. Like that's the intimidating.
So they
part.
probably drag it out, right?
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
And I thought I had messed around with my harness too much, and I was like, I'm not 100% that this thing's fully locked in. I was like, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
pretty much. You can, at that point, there's no fucking turning
Yeah.
back.
I mean, when we were getting up to the front, I wanted to turn. I wanted to be like, you know what, guys, I'm not
Oh,
doing
the
it.
front's the fucking scariest, dude.
I mean, no, I don't mean like just went to the front of the line.
Oh,
And I was like,
you-
I
you
want to
were-
go back. I don't want to get on. But I looked around. I'm like, there's like 10-year-old kids getting on there. Shawn.
have you
like,
ridden
gotta
on the
do it.
front of the motherfucker?
Oh, I'm not that crazy.
Dog, I've been on
Okay.
that shit like a dozen times, and
All
I've
the
been
way
on
in the
front,
front.
back, middle, wherever. The front's fucking nuts
Oh,
because
I'm
you're
sure.
looking straight fucking down at the fucking drop.
I'm sure. We rode it 2 times that day. The second time it was at night because we went for the Halloween
Ooh,
thing.
I've never done it at night.
So when you can't see where you're going, holy
Ooh.
fuck, it's so terrifying,
I've-
dude.
I've
It
never
was
seen
great.
it at night.
I was screaming the whole time, but I fucking loved it. But
Your adrenaline. So
Yeah.
So I grew up with all the, I guess, rides that most people
Don't
know
talk
from
about no
King's-
weak shit.
No. Hold on. So I
Scooby-Doo roller coaster.
Well, when I was 5 years old, that was my first roller coaster.
Up until the
Okay,
Intimidator,
yeah.
that was the only one I had
That-
rode.
okay.
So big jump.
So
Yeah.
I've ridden the Anaconda, the Shockwave, the Outer Limits, the Rebel Yell,
The
the
Grizzly.
Grizzly. The Volcano. You know,
Rebel Yell's no longer there.
no, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that is no longer in the
the
hurl-
Grizzly shouldn't be there. It's old
the
as
the
fuck.
hurler.
That wasn't as bad as the other one. Though.
So, but I'm saying I've been on every coaster in the park, right? And the one I was talking about, the Hypersonic XLC, was more of a blast coaster more than anything. Basically, what it was, the big thrill of it, besides the drop, obviously, was that it takes off at about 70 miles an hour. And it's
Is that the one that's inside or whatever?
No. That's the Outer Limits. That's the Outer Limits.
Oh,
Sean, you want another beer, dude?
Yeah,
yeah. Here, grab a beer, dude. If I have to go upstairs and get some more. So, what I'm saying is you were talking about sitting in the front. So
You guys saw
as
me
I've gotten
eyeballing it,
old,
huh?
yeah. So as I've gotten
No,
older,
I did. But go ahead.
as I've gotten older, I think paranoia has kind of set into my mind a little more when I get on rides and stuff like that. But I remember I was still very young when the Hypersonic XLC came out. It's basically this runway. It goes straight up, it kind of curves a little bit, and then it goes straight down. Just it probably not to the the extent of
sounds weak.
Okay, hold on.
Jared is not impressed.
Yeah,
bro.
well, first of all, motherfucker, like I rode these over a decade ago.
My favorite is when you guys are.
Yeah. So
I'm a fucking like we just said. I'm a fucking aerospace nerd. So give me all the fucking G's.
Aerospace enthusiast.
I didn't choose.
Enthusiast,
No,
yes.
but to go back to sitting in the front, right? This was the only ride I was kind of like, intimidated, to go actually ride because I was afraid of launching at 80 miles an hour down a runway.
Shit
Okay,
sounds weak as fuck.
okay, man.
What's
I
it
don't
called?
know.
What's it called?
It's called the Hypersonic XLC.
I don't remember that one.
Here, Google it real quick. You just
80 miles
a
per hour.
or maybe it was like 60 or something. I don't know. But the point
That's
is
even
that
weaker.
I told my friends, I said, hey, I don't want to sit in the front seat.
What's it again?
The Hypersonic XLC.
So you call it shot? That
No,
is
so
the
they were
front
like,
seat.
yeah. And they were like, cool. So we stood in line, but I didn't realize we were standing. There was a separate line for the front. And I didn't realize it until there was like 6 people in front of us. I was like, oh my God. So I sat in the front and I had a blast. Don't get me wrong. It was an
Right.
excellent ride. But the moment that shit took off, all right, the blood in my hands, like, dude, my hands went completely numb because all the blood like just
Right.
rushed through
Right.
my arms. And
Right.
it was just a crazy
White
feeling.
knuckles.
This motherfucker says failed roller coasters.
Well, it's not a coaster. That's what I'm saying.
It is a coaster.
It's a coaster, but it's not. It's not a ride.
Nah, let me pull this up.
He
Here,
looked
it's
it
not a
up
ride.
and
Let me pull it up.
Don't make me sound like a pussy.
What do you
All
mean?
right.
It is a coaster.
late.
I'm
Okay,
looking at
it's
it.
a coaster, but it's not a ride. Okay,
What does
you
that
what?
mean? What does that
I don't
mean?
know. You're just. I feel like you're discrediting.
Don't get
my
so
experience.
defensive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
No,
you-
we're discrediting the person. See? Boom, tie it all together.
So, but this was, dude. Again, this was when did it come out? Open March 24th.
25th, 2001. God damn. That shit didn't exist for nothing. No. Oh,
No, that's when it was
It closed
constructed.
2007.
Okay, so it was up for. So the last time I
Max
was there.
speed. The max speed of this motherfucker is 80 miles an hour, dude.
Okay. Oh, and I didn't lie, and I haven't been on it in over.
That's a nice
a long
change
time.
up.
I could do fucking 80 in my car.
Well, just look at the video of it. Oh,
Easily.
you probably can't, right?
But for anyone listening, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay, I give it this. The vertical drop is 90 degrees. That's pretty fucking dope.
yeah, but think about the day and age the coaster itself came out 2001. I mean, that was such a turn of millennial.
let's
you
look up
know,
what-
Anything happened that year?
I don't know.
nothing.
No,
2001.
no.
What happened in 2001?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. Excellent,
9/11.
excellent game.
Oh, yeah. I was in Japan, so it didn't affect me the same. I think I talked about that on the show before.
So no, but
not the same way as it affected.
so I'm not afraid to
right.
get on like
I feel
rides.
it, yeah.
Have you ever? Have you ever
didn't
been
care
to?
about it? I get you, Jared.
No, it's not. I had first of all, my mom works in DC, and I knew somebody else who worked at the Pentagon, but they weren't working that day.
Good day to take off.
Yeah. So have you ever been to Kennywood in Pennsylvania?
No.
He about to talk about more weak rides.
Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here!
I'm about to show
Such
you
a
some real
hater.
shit.
All right, here, pull this shit up. What is it? The Intimidator?
Yeah, I'm
Oh my God!
Yeah, no. Trust me, I bet a lot of people listening know the Intimidator.
Yes.
No, and that's fine. Don't give me. I'd get on it. I have no problem.
Yeah, I mean, and you know where they take your picture while you're riding?
Yeah.
So I guess I was blinking. So my friends are all like, "You passed out. Your eyes are closed." I'm like, "I didn't
He's
fucking
fucking
pass
dead!"
out."
You know, the first time I rode it, I browned out. Like, again, knowing this space shit, like,
What is browned out?
browning out is you
never
don't
heard
pass out, but everything, you get like super tunnel vision. You can see everything turning brown. That's browning out. Blackout is like sleep.
Well, I know what blacking out is. I'm sure we've all done it on occasion.
Never in my life. I don't remember.
I was like, yeah, finally made it.
Look at that. Look at
brown.
how I didn't even spell it right.
You don't know how to spell Intimidator?
Motherfucker, I am buzzed and I am doing three things
Yeah,
at
I know.
once.
You're typing. It's not even loading. That's how uneventful this ride
That's
is.
how
Try
epic it
tasking.
is.
It's got to load the massive coaster of God. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, how do you guys think I passed out? I was screaming the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I was awake. Like,
Okay, so let me see this. Because I know it's a thing, but I know I haven't seen it in a while.
All right, let's look up the facts on this.
The
bad boy.
facts.
it is a thing. I can verify that.
Oh, it's closed. All right, I need the fucking Wikipedia. Here we go.
Max speed 90 miles an hour. The 14th roller coaster. So I've probably been on every coaster in King's Dominion. The Shockwave. I think the Shockwave
Name
was
them all
one-
now.
no,
go.
he hasn't been on everyone. Because the
Well,
one
I've-
the new one when you first walk in,
Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time.
when
so
you
there's
first
newer
walk
ones.
in is the fucking what was it, the Dominator, right?
Oh yeah.
That's like a warm up.
Okay,
It's a
I'm
warm-up,
not
son.
saying I'm not getting on these rides.
That shit's
I'm
got
saying-
loops and everything.
So-
Look at the G's on that motherfucker. 4.5 G's, son.
I want you guys to do a show on a roller coaster. All right.
I'm down. Take a GoPro and everything and
There you
watch,
go. Yes,
watch
GoPro.
this girl scream. See?
He's already in
No.
perfect form.
All right, it's all good. It's all good.
He
Oh
knows
look,
what he's doing. What?
here, just I want to see more of this Intimidator
All right, hold
thing
on.
that you speak so highly of.
What else do you want to know?
Just anything. I don't know. I want to see it in action.
We're not doing video. I'll add the video in.
All right. Well,
Just
then
remind me.
I'll have to watch our show to see the video on the
Yeah.
things that we're talking about.
Yeah,
Well, you should watch your own show.
yeah, exactly.
Support the product.
Look, he don't know what he. Put your hand down.
He's like, I don't even know where to watch it. How do I download this thing?
Dude, I have a hard time downloading apps.
It took him like 10 years to fucking. I don't want to say 10 years. That's too much.
Start a Twitch account.
Man, I've been telling this dude for probably even before this show started. Fucking start a Twitch account.
Yeah.
You're good at games. Start a Twitch account.
I mean, at least he did it.
I finally did it.
I give you guys.
I did
credit.
it, Bubby.
He did it. I'll give it to him. But what's he gonna do with it now?
Hey,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you guys have done something with this podcast. I mean, you know, I've thought for a long time about, I should do a podcast. That'd be great. A lot of people think that you guys actually took the initiative to make it happen. So
Well, that's mostly Jared just coming up to
I
me.
figured, but I was being nice. So I figured.
No, but do you know what's crazy? You say that, and I think I talked about it when our good friend Shawn was on last time. This is a platform, you know, and we have done it for a while now, you know, and we hope to continue to do it for a very long time. But this is a platform for not only us, but for people themselves. Like, because I think a few people that we may know, you know, have started kind of doing their own little thing in terms of podcasting or something, you know, in the realm of that, you know, I guess.
We stimulate the economy. We
the media.
stimulate the community.
So
Who needs
so,
a stimulus package when we got you guys?
Yeah.
I'm getting 1,200 for coming on here, right?
Yeah. Oh,
That's what RJ told me.
The government's gonna send you your
yeah.
check.
Oh, all right.
courtesy of, you know.
They're gonna come snatch me, and then they're gonna be like, "Here's your check, sir."
Yeah. And then just let you out.
We just wanted to make sure you got it.
Your
Go back
fri-
to your protest.
Your friend Donald J. will send you a letter. Did y'all get that letter?
Yeah, it's on my. I have it
Oh,
upstairs.
you have it on your refrigerator?
I do. I don't. It's not mine.
Wait, so did he send a letter to everybody?
It's,
Yes.
it's just one of those fabricated. Oh, not
Okay.
fabricated. It's a
It's
letter.
like a
that-
copy
yeah,
of like, we did this for you. Signed Donald J. Blump.
Okay, right.
It's crazy. I'm out of toilet paper, so I need something to wipe my ass with. All right, so
'Cause I didn't get one.
it
but
is on the fridge.
I saw
Mother.
both the guys I live with got a letter from Trump, but I figured that was maybe like not for everybody, because I'm just saying, like, well, let's just say there's a lot of Fox News on the DVR in my house, so I figured maybe they were getting a special letter.
Well,
like,
you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't actually get one.
I don't think
My
I got
mom
one.
got one.
My mom, yeah. So the letter on the
But I think
fridge
she's
is my mom's.
also a registered voter for a party. I'm not gonna name parties.
right.
But
there's
you
a
can,
lot of them out there.
But you
Yeah.
can imagine.
Indubitably.
Yeah, you can imagine which party, but we're not gonna get into that because we don't do that shit on this show. But try not to. I try not to do politics because it's
Yeah, not
Too
politics.
divisive.
it's not so much divisive. It's supposed to be comedy. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Well, no, and then the thing with politics too, man, is that you know it really boils down to like opinion too. Like you can never. You're always gonna have one from everybody. You know what I mean? There's never
Yeah,
really
they're like
any
assholes.
clear. Yeah, there's never really anything clear cut. Like I could say I'm gonna do a bunch of shit for everybody, and everybody's gonna be like, yeah, and you don't do shit for people. You know, and that's
Well, you
just-
gotta have money too.
Well, there's that. But I also think in terms of politics,
That's the one thing we're missing. Damn it.
So fuck me.
Secret
So
ingredient.
Fuck
All right,
me.
let's go get some of that. Where do we get that money
Fuck
stuff
me.
he's talking
So-
about?
Hey, that's great. That would
Yeah.
be the fucking best thing I could ever
Do
do.
they have that at Papa John's? Can I order like a large money with some garlic sauce?
Nah, absolutely.
I don't know if they sponsor this show. They might.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
When is
this
Shaq coming on? When do we get Shaq?
When I retire. When I retire.
Son, do you look? Can you imagine?
Because I want to be here for that, right? Come on.
It's okay.
I will switch out the Kobe jersey for Shaq.
Look,
okay?
you and everybody else would want to be here for Shaq.
Can
That-
he even get down here?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good question.
coming down those stairs, like,
He would be doing it.
right?
Yeah. Well, that's to be.
You're gonna
foreseen.
need to raise that camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
god, we
yeah.
had problems with it enough, but it's okay.
Yeah, we had to put a whole platform.
No, but with
I don't want Shaq. Let's see.
All right, yeah, we don't need you, Shaq.
Dream guest. Oh, that's a good topic.
Yeah, who was you guys like? Your top shelf
If we had to have somebody on the show,
outside of me, obviously, because
Oh,
you've already
okay.
achieved that. So after me, who's
it
your
could be
number
anybody.
two?
It
Hey,
could be anybody.
you've been a great guest, sir.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you. I'm having a lot of fun.
That's what everybody says.
If I had to have a, I don't know. It's hard to pick just anybody. I'll say. Shit.
Because don't just take fandom into account. Also take like who would be really entertaining, you know, because that might change things.
I already have mine.
Well, I'm gonna say Joe Rogan, just because I know that's how it would.
That's
just,
fandom, though.
Right. That's
well,
like
hold on. I've
inside
listened to
podcasting.
Okay.
But
If-
I'm sure he would be great. I mean,
Oh, he'd be amazing.
If I had to pick somebody here, we'll say local, right? Like
because I want to talk to Joe Rogan about that whole that the dream that drug shit he talks about.
Oh,
like,
DMT.
Yeah, the DMT. Like
He talks about
I
that
heard
shit
him
a
talking
lot.
about that on Opie and Anthony. I was like, man, this sounds fucking
Yeah, he's been
awesome,
doing that
like-
shit for a long time.
Yeah.
He's into a lot of that kind of opening your mind and type stuff. We kind of
Yeah.
talked about that before.
we're gonna have to do that stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start
on
out.
the
camera.
show. On the show, yes.
I'm gonna start out with the float tank. I'm gonna go to a float tank.
Oh, yeah.
And
Are you
there's
talking about
one
where
in-
they close it and then you just kind of
Yeah,
stimulate yourself? It's like meditation, right?
No. It's a closed thing. There's you can't hear anything. You can't see anything because it's so dark, and it's salt. There's like salt in there, so you're floating on the thing, and the water is heated to a temperature that's the same as your body, so you can't feel anything. It's like you're just floating.
Something like that, I feel like would give me a panic attack
No. Maybe
because
at
I'm
first.
so relaxed.
I
that
can't feel my everything.
Well, that's the
yeah,
thing.
I would freak out.
The whole, that's the point. The point is for there to be no other sensory intake, I guess would be the word, for you to feel anything. Like you're just there with your own brain,
right.
and that's why you're saying you would freak out.
Yeah, because you're just stuck with your.
Your
They just
own
want you
thoughts.
to focus, on your
I
thoughts.
just want
like-
someone to understand
But
me.
It's
They've-
almost like one of these futuristic movies or whatever where they plug into something. It's almost like the Matrix. Basically.
I've heard
like,
some crazy shit. Like people see like weird shapes and all kinds of shit. I mean, I see that anyway if it's really dark.
you got an eye problem.
Why
so-
is that funny?
Because I see weird shapes, bro.
No, you don't ever.
no more beer for Jared.
You don't ever close your eyes.
Actually, speaking of beer, can I have one?
This motherfucker's gonna take my last fucking.
Is
beer.
it your last beer?
Yes.
You drank all of them?
Wow, now
No, I'm on my. This is. I just.
I thought that
opened
was.
this.
I had no idea.
There's only 4.
he didn't have that. When you say you drank all of them, it makes.
I mean, I could
bad.
go.
Yeah, I
Up,
know.
I don't want to get up and go.
You drank
upstairs
the whole
again.
case.
It's like fucking 4
Oh,
here.
all right, all right.
It's
Well,
expensive
do you-
ass beer too, motherfucker.
I'll pay you.
Oh,
and by the
will
way,
you?
by the way, for those out there in Mad Scientist Lab world, if you need a koozie for your boozy, all right, think of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
I know y'all ain't buying the shit.
Yeah,
anyway.
we
and the person who won, guessed the movie Pulp Fiction. I guess I could say his name, Platinum. Platinum Angel. He don't even watch the shit anymore anyway.
Nobody likes
You
this.
can fucking get your koozie. You just gotta come do the show. He talking about he had some ideas and shit. I'm like, nigga, just fucking come on the show. I didn't mean to say that word.
Well, you're the only one here that can say it. So
Touche. I prefer not to say it, but anyway.
So,
we're
what the fuck were we just talking
I don't
about?
know, RJ. You fucking threw me off.
I didn't do anything. I did ask for the
taking his
beer.
last beer. That's what we were talking about.
just wants to-
After he drank the whole case.
Dream guest.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
so,
dream guest.
So like you're Oh, so for a drink, if I had to pick a local
You already
person,
said, a local person.
go. I would want to talk to Ovi, dude. That's who I'd want to talk to.
I thought that's who you were gonna say.
Yeah,
Once you said local person,
Yeah,
I
would want to talk to Ovi. I would just want to see.
He'd definitely drink some beers with you.
Oh. Yeah.
Get him during
Did I
the
ever
off
talk
season.
about that? I put that video on the show, didn't I?
Oh, what when the Caps won the
It was
Stanley Cup?
Yeah, I was right next to Ovi. Yeah, I talked about that. Ovi would walk right past me. Fucking, they were singing "We Are the Champion" inside the bar. This was before COVID.
Obviously,
Pre-COVID,
And I got video of Tom Wilson like just singing along with the crowd, and I'm like here, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Tom Wilson.
Hell yeah.
You see Jared's like just his eyeballs in the top of his head. He's just like, nah. He's like, yeah.
I see.
That's what the video is.
That was
Just him being a massive creeper
It's on
in
my
a
Instagram.
crowd of people.
We'd all be a creeper for Tom.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
the hair.
No homo.
No homo. There we go.
But a little
It
homo.
all comes back
I didn't say
around.
that.
It all
I didn't
comes
say no homo.
Bring it around town. All right.
Just to reach everything around. No.
Ooh. I like that one too.
I heard that.
So that would be.
Fuck you.
Nah, do you know who I'd really want to
I was
talk
like, did he not catch that? Because I was like,
I
that was
caught
a good
it.
jab.
No, I caught it, but then I recaught it. Like the COVID.
No, my God. Wait, what?
man.
You know I'm talking shit. You know I'm talking shit.
Coronavirus.
He's out of the lineup like Juan Soto over here. Too soon.
I'm not excited. No, man, I'm not excited about this year.
Dude,
Nobody is.
they
Nobody.
suck.
Dude, this season, I know that's gonna.
I am excited though just to watch baseball.
I mean,
honestly.
yeah,
It's
there's
great.
nothing wrong with
Hopefully
that.
the Miami Marlins don't ruin it for everybody.
I
but
don't.
Already
I
have.
don't view this as a normal season. Like, are
Of
we gonna
course
watch
it's
baseball?
not.
Cool.
It's not
But
a
I'm
normal
not gonna
season.
take it seriously.
It's not. It should just be fun. I mean, and that's why they've changed a lot of the rules. But obviously, half the Marlins team getting COVID isn't fun. But if they
Doesn't
can
it have to
get
suck
through
that
this
it's a
whole
team
thing,
in Florida too?
Well,
Well,
yes,
they
also-
suck anyway, so
right,
just take them out.
Just take them out. They're not gonna contend when they're like, oh well, if they can't field enough players to be a contending team. I'm like, with a full roster, they're not a contending
they
team.
suck.
So
Like, fuck it, dog. They're like
The only
they
reason-
will not make the 16 fucking team
right,
joint.
you could make it 30 teams, and they'll somehow miss it, even though there's only 30 teams.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it.
All right.
And I think the hockey starts Monday for the Caps too, man.
Man, I couldn't even talk about my dream guest.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Oh
you.
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
Locally, speaking of Tom Segura, I got the 2 Bears 1 Cage shirt on. Oh, I gotta put it on the camera.
Yeah, you're looking at Shawn.
Yeah.
And
Somebody
Shawn's
ch-
looking at us.
Somebody tweeted at Tom.
Yeah. Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer. I got the shirt on.
Support our show, please.
This is a limited edition shirt. Give us a shout out. You know these motherfuckers on Monday. Okay, I watch this show religiously every Monday, and they just fucking crack the fuck up about stupid shit.
Right.
2 comedians talking to each other and they're best friends. It's just fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I love listening to.
Yeah, dog. Trust me. Watch
just
this
shooting the
fucking
shit.
show. Yes. Well, this week, like it's been like a month, and Tom has been trying to. Because Tom found out that Bert has Warren Sapp's phone number, and he was like, "Yo, call Warren Sapp." So he tried to call him like a month ago. He didn't pick up, and he like 2 episodes later, or 2 or 3 episodes later, he was like, "Yo, did you call Warren?" Blah blah blah. They're just because what they do, and I've been trying to do it, but I always forget. Like call somebody, and then they'll just be on and they'll talk their shit or whatever.
Right.
So that's what they do for a lot of people. But they called this week, and Warren answered, and you have to watch it. I don't want to give the whole shit away, but it was that this week was an epic show for them.
Okay.
And I fucking loved it. But
All right.
2 Bears, 1 Cave. Oh, by the way, the Bears on here. Does anybody know what a bear is?
Yes, it's an animal. Or are we talking about the gay term? Or?
That's where. That's why the show was named that. They're not gay.
I actually didn't know.
That's
but
why I
it's
was
funny.
confused.
So what does it mean?
Yeah.
So wait, what does it mean?
That's the point.
I'm not
the
sure.
bear is like the big hairy guy.
Oh,
Honestly, it's funny because I've been rewatching every season of Survivor, which there's 40 of them, so it takes a while. But that was the
Yeah,
idea,
it's a lot.
But I was just watching an episode of season premiere today where there's some retired NYPD guy and he's gay and he's like, "Oh, call me Papa Bear," because he's like, "I'm like a
he's
bear."
got the beard. and
Yeah,
yeah. So that's the whole
I
thing.
see.
Okay, so
That's why I know about it. Trust me. Okay, no homo.
No worries, no worries. So Tom and Bert both have beards. They're kind of bigger guys.
Yeah.
Now they're in more shape and whatever because they're getting big, so they have to not big, but they're getting famous,
Right.
so they have to get in better shape or whatever. But and Bert, when he does a stand up, he takes his shirt off and everything. So he's hairy, beard, everything. So in the gay community, that's what a bear is.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
So they named
lot
their
of information.
show Two Bears, One Cave. And if you notice on the shirt, if you look at all the different bears,
I see what they're doing.
they're fucking.
Yeah, I see what they're doing.
Yo, I got this shirt because when I saw
Now
it,
that you say it, I see it.
Son of a
That
bitch.
definitely bears fucking on his shirt.
Several of them. There's like 1, 2, 10, 12.
I gotta say, Jared, you're the first man I've ever seen with bears fucking on his shirt, and I gotta give you props.
yo,
Let's give them a round of applause.
I saw the shirt on the site, right? Or I think somebody was wearing it on the show, one of the producers, and I was like, yo, I want that shirt. Didn't realize when I bought it that this was happening. When I bought the shit and I opened it
So you're
up-
wearing it just because you bought it?
No, I'm worried because I thought it was the fucking most hilarious shit that I've ever
Oh,
seen.
okay, all right.
Like, I fucking opened the package. This is a limited edition shirt. I opened the package, and I look at I pull the shirt, it's like, open it up, and I'm like, bro, I started dying laughing. Did you just see me? Oh, you don't have Instagram.
I don't.
It was so great. I posted on Instagram. I'm like, this is my new favorite shirt. I tagged Tom and Bert. Hopefully they saw it. I got a bunch of likes on the show fucking joint for posting it for the show Instagram. And I was like, hashtag the Bears are fucking. I don't know if
Bears are
anybody caught. I don't know if anybody
Is
caught
that
that.
hashtag not taken off? I mean,
No,
man, you'd think so. I mean,
but it's a great hashtag, right?
it really is.
Maybe that's why I got so many people liking it, like random people.
Right. They're like, I don't know what this is about. But the Bears
just
are
like it,
fucking
so I get
Bears
rid
are
of
that.
The Bears
Yeah.
are fucking.
This show is pro everybody.
Pro everybody.
Why are you not talking into the mic?
Because it's good for sound effects.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, are we good? Are we
Yeah,
done?
I think I'm good.
Yeah. What are we at, man? We've been doing it a while.
135.
Damn, man. Probably one of the longest shows we've done in a while,
All
dude.
right. Hell yeah.
Nice, man. I guess before we go, thank you for hopping on the show with us, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
You're always welcome to come over
Yeah.
and hang out with us
Thank you, man.
and hopefully, I guess things get better. We all hope they get better with today's society.
Is he going somewhere?
We're not done.
No. I'm saying you said you hope things get better. Like,
In society, I'm talking to the general fucking public, Jared.
Is there something you haven't told me, Doctor?
No, Jesus Christ, coronavirus. All right. So, anyway,
Fuck.
I don't know.
that's a horrible way to find
Somebody
out.
said
I-
stay positive.
Oh my God! I don't know why would they allow us in my own home. You know,
Right. I
Hey.
mean, yeah. I mean, your mom gave me the speech about the paper towel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. She bleached the bathroom. All right.
Again?
She does it before because she wants you guys to feel safe.
I'm gonna start
good.
wearing a mask
That's
when I come in.
professional.
No, don't do that.
I did come in with one.
No,
just to-
Sean did come in with a mask on.
I forgot. Plus,
Jared-
I figured we distanced enough.
Jared was pulling the Dave Chappelle skit off. Where they were. He's like, he's somehow managed to hang pictures of his family. Like,
Oh, I thought you meant the bit with the guy jerking off on the bus. Right?
Oh, that,
What? Oh, is that the new one?
No, this is an old one actually. I saw it as
forgot
a
that one.
special where he was in San Francisco. They've shown on Comedy Central. He talks about some homeless guy like basically takes the bus hostage because he's like, if you move, I'll come.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one because that was the same one. He was like, I was in San Francisco or somewhere, and he was like, gun store, liquor store, gun store, liquor store. Where the fuck are you taking me?
And I'll tell you, I've lived in San Francisco. It's totally true. All right, the gun store, the liquor store, the weed dispensary, and the guy jerking off on the bus. It's all true.
oh my
Louise.
God! So with that note,
They kicked me off the bus.
Boom! Hey, you have to close on that one.
All right, so
All right,
ladies
done.
and gentlemen, Thank you for listening to episode 53 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend Shawn.
The other pizza guy.
The other pizza guy.
The other pizza
The
guy.
other
I'm
pizza
putting
guy.
that in the moniker, by
The other
way.
pizza guy.
I like it. Oh, yeah.
Thank you again for coming on the show, man.
Thank you.
You know, whenever, we have, you're always welcome to come over
I
and
will
shoot the
take
shit
you
with
up
us.
on that. I love it, man.
Again, for everybody out there listening and that continues to listen, thank you very much. We definitely appreciate the support. And if you'd like to be on the show, just shoot us a DM. Hit us up in the
I'm
DM.
gonna hit you so hard you
Tell
won't
us,
see
like, hey,
nothing. Ever, ever,
And to
ever.
all my friends that are listening just because of me, keep listening. These guys are great every week, whether I'm here or not.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you. So, all right. So until next week, guys, we will see you then. And we are going to...
I'm gonna hit you so hard
I
you.
don't know.
Love ya.
I got to pee again.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit
Well,
you so
gotta go
hard you
first.
won't
I
see
haven't
nothing.
broken the seal.
Ever, ever,
Damn,
ever.
man, you're doing
ever, ever.
really good. What the fuck? All right.
I'm doing wild shit.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.